everybody. This is my TBR list for August 2024. I have 8 books planned to read this month and 10 short stories for my book club. First off, I'll list the ones that I'm buddy reading over at Fantasy Buddy Reads. The first one is Court of Assassins by Philip C. Quaintrell. This is the first book in the Ranger Archives trilogy. This is a prequel series to the Echo Saga that we've been reading. We decided to take a break from the Echo Saga after reading the first 3 books, which are kind of a trilogy within the series that wrapped up really neatly before there's a time jump in the series. So we're going to go back and read this prequel series before we continue with the rest of the Echo Saga. So there's that book that we're reading. Then the second book is going to be The Time of the Twins by Margaret Wise and Tracy Hickman. This is the first book in the Dragonlance Legends series. I'm super excited to revisit this world again and see how I feel about these books. It's been years since I read them the first time. These are the books that introduced me to fantasy, so they have a special place in my heart because of that. And the third book I'm buddy reading is Defender by C.J. Cherryh. This is the 5th book in the Foreigner series. I'm looking forward to continuing this series as well. Then for the Mystery Book Club this month, we have 2 books we're reading. We've decided to put the series DCI Logan on hold for a while. We got to the end of a story arc in that series, and we're putting that one on hold for a while so that we can catch up on some other reads. The 2 that we are reading are first A Deceptive Composition by Anna Lee Huber. This is the latest book in the Lady Darby series. And the other book that we're reading is Distress Signals by Catherine Ryan Howard. This will be the 3rd book we've read by this author this year, and I'm really excited to read another one of her books because I thoroughly enjoyed the first 2. My Pick It For Me book this month, which I've already started a little early, is Love for the Spinster by Casey Stockton. This is the 2nd book in the Women of Worth series. I've already read books 1 and 3 in this series, and I'm looking forward to continuing on with this series as well. The Hercule Poirot book I'm reading this month is the last novel that was written, and it's called Curtain. I have one other novel that I haven't read. I skipped it on purpose because I've heard a lot of not so great things about it. It's The Big Four, so that one I'll be reading last before I start on the short stories. I've only read 2 of the short stories, so I have a lot of short stories left to read in this series. So although I'll be done with all the full-length novels by the end of September, I still have quite a ways to go before I am done with the series. And last, I'm hoping to get to Endfall by David Estes. This is the 5th and last book in the Kingfall Histories series, and I have thoroughly enjoyed this series. Can't wait to finish it. We'll see if I have time to get to this one at the end of the month. Hopefully I will. And here are the short stories we'll be reading for our in-person book club this month. The Veldt by Ray Bradbury. And the description for this one's really short. I'm just going to read it. The advanced technology of a house first pleases and then terrifies its occupants. That one sounds really interesting. The next short story is The Crystal Spheres by David Brin. The next one is Rappaccini's Daughter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. Tower of Babylon by Ted Chiang. And there are 2 stories by Jorge Luis Borges. The first one that we're reading is called The 2 Kings and the 2 Labyrinths, and the second one we're reading by him is The Disc. Then there's The Ransom of Red Chief by O. Henry, which really isn't a sci-fi or fantasy story, but we're including it anyway. Then we have a story from the Legends of the Five Rings fiction archive called One Man's Courage. Then we have 2 short stories from the Pathfinder Tales, which is also based on a role-playing game. They are Certainty and Bastard Sword. And last, the story that I chose, which I may not read again because it's still fresh in my mind. I just listened to it. Signal Moon by Kate Quinn. That's it for now. If you are enjoying my channel, then don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. I'd love to see comments as well. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.